Hello. Well, that was a little bit different. Quite an awkward bay to get into. It's a blindside reverse in.
On the roundabout
quite tight.
and take the first exit, A363 Westbury Road.
Tight enough that you can't open the doors in the bay. So you've got to open the doors before. That gives you an idea of how tight the bay was. Where's he going? No. And what it is, it's a machinery place. Heavy machinery, not plant equipment, but industrial machinery. And it was sending off some machinery. But it's quite awkward to get in. It's something they said they've never done before, so it's all a bit of a learning curve for them. And it wasn't overly heavy. I don't think there's no more than about 18 tonne going in.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit,
not really an issue.
A350 Westbury Road.
But there was quite a. I had to lower it down as low as I could go on the left, and then raise it up at the front, so hopefully they can get the ramp on it. Where's he going? You need to... That ain't working, mate. Come on, get your reversing skills in order, my son. There you go, now you're going. On you go. No, too much. Too much, you knobber. You're going to end up in a hedge again, ain't you? There you go. You're in, my son. So, yeah, a bit of faffing around. Just lucky that I've had experience of getting awkward gear on before. So, yeah, we got it. I don't know how they're going to get. It's on a.
After 300 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A350 Westbury Road.
They had to build their own dolly to get the machinery in, and that's how sort of specialised it was. Be a clown. Waving him out. Oh, if I put a signal on, I suppose that might have given him a bit of a clue. I was flashing and waving him. So yeah, drop the trailer there, and then it's being collected on Monday. So they've got the whole weekend to try and get the 4 bits of kit in there. It should be alright. All engineers. What could possibly go wrong? So I'm going to be bouncing around all over the place now because I ain't got a trailer on the back. And I should be back in the yard by about 11. I've got to take a break. So a nice easy little job though. It said drop trailer on the thing, and I didn't put two and two together. I did it on the notes, just said drop trailer. We rarely do that, leave a trailer somewhere, so normally we wait for their, but yeah, they did the right thing. That, you know, the guys in there were all really nice, and they did the right thing by, you know, they get charged extra, but they clearly don't want to put themselves under any pressure. You can't afford to get this shit wrong, you know.
Take the second exit, A350, Trowbridge Road.
Especially if it's the first time you've done something like that, which is what they said it was. You know, you rush, and that's when people get hurt. So fair play to them.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
So we're running bobtail. And I remember to get me licence plate off the back of the trailer.
After 300 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A350, Trowbridge Road, then take the third right.
Third right? How did he get down? But they get to 3 on that. Oh, get away from the edge of the road. God alive. People walking on the curbs.
After 600 feet, turn right, A350, West End.
Little kid. Stay there, little kid. Keep in.
Turn right.
Oh, I'm walking with your kid on the outside. I don't even let the gorgeous Kira walk on the outside. It's me. I walk on the outside. Call me old fashioned, but
After 600 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A350, Haynes Road. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
now what would be really nice is for me to get down to the yard at 11 o'clock and then for them to go, oh, we've got nothing else for you, you may as well go home. Brilliant, thank you very much. But I
Cross
doubt that would be the
roundabout
case.
and take the second exit.
I have to go on to the docks to set myself up.
After 600 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A350, Ormiston Road.
Well, I think I've had a trailer swap every day this week.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A350, Ormiston Road.
There was a pub here a little while back. It was an upmarket pub, but it closed. So I don't know if it's reopened or what. I can't remember where it was. Up here somewhere. It was a hotel. And it was here. What was it now? It was there. It's been turned into flats. Yeah. There's a surprise. Oh, nice place to park, right on the brow of a hill. But that's alright, you're delivering food, that makes it okay.
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, A350, Warminster Road.
I was expecting to see that Scotty walk back with a folder again. There's the bell.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
We're good to go. You could have got over a little bit there, my son. If I had a trailer on the back, I'd have had to have ground to a halt there. Right, so away we go. I'm going to leave you on today. Even if I've got to put it into 2 videos. There and back. Shame it's clouded over a bit. Get onto the 303 and then stop and have a break for half an hour, but a bit of a view. If not, it'll be Sutton Scotland. If only all jobs were as easy as that one, I tell you. You go in there, you have a good chat with the people, nice people. So yeah, it's most of the places. Well, I say most of the places. I always try to make conversation, but sometimes it's A, they're busy. They don't really want to know. They've got stresses, strains, and deadlines to try and compete with. And the last thing they want to do is talk to an airy trucker. Other places like that, they're quite chatty, open, and wanting advice on what they can and cannot do with the trailer. I got the trailer up as high as I could go. So I lowered it at the back and then raised the suspension on the truck in the front, which sort of brings it up, then drop the legs.
And take the second exit, A36.
But otherwise it gives them too much of an angle to push the heavy gear up the trailer.
After 400 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
I've done a few jobs like that with heavy gear going in, and it's always, you know, like you go to a massive engine, world-known engine manufacturer, and we put some monsters in, but because they've been doing it for years, they know exactly what to do, how to do it. They've got all the jigs and the rigs, and they know how to get it done. And you know, it's you know, the longest period of time of waiting is actually to get on a bay. Once you're on the bay, it's like 20 minutes. You're lucky if you get a 15 in. What are they doing in there? Oh, they sold all that's going to be all houses in there now. Oh my word. Yeah, well, why doesn't that surprise me?
Slow traffic on A360.
Wow.
Traffic jam ahead between Rambles Drive and Queen Alexandra Road. 2 minutes delay.
I mean, there is no doubt we need more houses, without a shadow of a doubt. We need more houses, but I'm not entirely convinced about. I don't know what the answer. I don't know what the answer is.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A36.
We need affordable houses, eco-friendly houses, and there's ways of doing that. And smaller houses. Everyone wants the big fancy house, but yeah, you ain't got the money for that. Sorry, fella. You know, I hate to burst your bubble,
and take the second exit.
but how much space do you really need? I've lived in a caravan for 4 years, and I live in a truck now during the week. You don't need a lot of space. You really don't. Now, if you're planning on having a family, you need a couple of bedrooms, granted. But again, you don't need a lot of space. You know, when you see people with having the monstrous house with bedrooms they don't use and land they don't use, and you go, that's just all that is a big sign of having a massive mortgage. Now I know that
Slow traffic
you may
on
go,
A360.
yeah, but George, you're thinking about
Traffic
buying a
jam
massive
ahead
house with
between Rambles Drive and Railman Road. 4 minutes delay.
a massive house with a massive amount of land. Yeah, but we can afford to do it. There's a difference there between the people that live on estates, because, you know, I live on an estate now, and it's
After a
bloody
quarter
horrible.
of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A36.
And it's quite a nice estate, you know. It's built in the late 70s, early 80s. Car parking is a premium, as it is in all those estates that were designed then, because they were only built for one car. And of course, some houses have multiple cars, and we've got 3.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
And we've got a garage. Full of mud, got a garage. But the garages that were built back then, you can't get a modern saloon car in there anyway. You know, they're too small.
Follow A36 for 3 miles.
How can we struggle to get our Fiat 500 in our garage, to be honest with you, width-wise? Anyway, stop your moaning, it's Friday, it's Crackerjack Day. Crackerjack! Oh, it's easy to pick a bit of speed up with this girl, I tell you, when there's nothing on the back. It's very strange though, driving along where you can't see nothing back there, there's nothing there. It's like, I can just see. So I've got to rein her back.
Slow traffic on A360. Traffic jam ahead between Rambays Drive and Harper Road, 4 minutes delay.
4 minutes delay? Something must have occurred. Easy, Tiger. Something on the road down here. It's one of those 1 ton poly bags. But you don't want to be going over it because you don't know what's in it. Might be full of bricks. Five-minute delay now.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A36. Slow traffic on A360. Traffic jam ahead between Primrose Road and India Avenue. 5 minutes delay.
I've got no idea where that is. It's on the A360 though.
Cross the roundabout and take the third exit. Follow A36 towards Andover for 6.5 miles. Slow traffic on A360. Traffic jam ahead between Rambays Drive and India Avenue. 4 minutes delay.
They must have got some traffic lights up here or something. So, which way do I go back now? I've got a number of options. I can either go down to Visor's Road and into Salisbury, down through Amesbury and into Salisbury, miss out Salisbury altogether. Go the way I came. Nothing on the back, so it doesn't make a lot of odds. Nice Defender. Remember, I've got a mirror on the left hand side now. What we got? Horses. Race horses. Horses for courses. Oh, what is he overtaking for? There's a red light. There are some complete and total cocks about, isn't there? And going into a double white line. No, I think that's an old toll house on the right. Come on then. Possibly. Yeah, it looks like an old toll house. Might have been an old school, don't know. Didn't have the windows, it didn't quite have the shape of the windows. It normally has like a pentagonal windows, like three-sided windows, so they can sit in a window and watch for stuff coming from either direction. So maybe it wasn't, maybe it was just an old schoolhouse. Well, he was in a hurry, that boy in the T5, wasn't he? Well, let's hope he just gets to his destination and doesn't kill somebody else or himself.
Slow traffic on A360. Traffic jam ahead between Eaglefield and India Avenue. 7 minutes delay.
7 minutes now. Never stopped in there. Something I learned the other day. I didn't know this, and I suspected that I'd heard it on Radio 4. So, when you hear about the junior doctors being on strike, I always thought, what's the definition of a junior doctor? I thought that the definition of a junior doctor was someone that was straight out of medical school, and you know, they're classed as a junior doctor for a couple of years, sort of thing. You know, I don't know what the time frame would be, but you know, whilst they're finding their feet once they start, you know, being a proper doctor. Yeah, that's a reasonable assumption. No, that's not correct at all. There's three types of doctors. There's a consultant, a GP, and everyone else is a junior doctor. Class is a junior doctor. So you could be a junior doctor for, I don't know, and working in the NHS, doing routine operations on, I don't know, knees or fingers or, I don't know, whatever it is. Never, I don't know what the difference is between a doctor and a consultant, or what makes you a consultant over a doctor. I don't know, whether it is time or not, I don't know, but you could be a junior or passing more exams, But if you've got fed up with making exams, you could be a junior doctor. The whole of you could be 60-year-old and still be a class as a junior doctor. Never knew that. So it's not people that are fresh out of uni that are going, oh, we're not getting paid enough, blah, 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 blah. It's not that at all. It can be time served. Yeah. There you go. Bit of useless information. It never even occurred to me that that a junior doctor could be a junior doctor for the whole of their career. Yeah. Somebody's going to tell me that's wrong now, but yeah, that's what I heard. A lot of conversations at home with the gorgeous Kira goes, I was listening to the radio the other day, because she makes a joke about it. I was listening to the radio the other day, and I heard, because I listen to the radio a lot, and I tend to listen to Radio 4, and there's a lot of informative programmes on there. So I tend to find radio and music is very repetitive. Some of the radio stations just churn the same songs out all the time. It's just, I've heard that song like twice today, and I've heard it every day this week. It's like, and if you listen to the radio for 10 hours, you're likely to hear the same song at least twice, and every day. And it goes like, no, there's so much out there. Why do you have to play the same bloody song all the time? So I sort of switched off. I listen to my own music, and that way I don't get to, we don't get to be on repeat. But so I listen to Radio 4 a lot because there's a lot of informative short programmes on there, interesting stuff.
After
Sometimes I switch off,
of a
but
mile,
it
turn
has
left,
no
A303
interest to me, or I
Slow
find no
traffic
relevance.
on A360. Traffic jam ahead between Harper Road and Kingsland Road. 3 minutes delay. Slow traffic on A360. Traffic jam ahead between Primrose Road and Railman Road. 2 minutes delay. After half a mile, bear left.
I reckon the 360, that's coming out of Salisbury, isn't it? I think so. That's just confirmed my route back to go A34 down. Neil Mulholland. Yeah, these aren't they famous racers? Mulholland. Come on, son. You must have a horse on board because he's a bit ginger.
Bear left, A303 towards Andover. Slow traffic on A36. Traffic jam ahead between A36 Churchill Way South and A36 Southampton Road. 5 minutes delay.
Yeah.
Slow traffic on A360. Traffic jam ahead between Folly Lane and Kingsland Road. 3 minutes delay.
I've got a whole overall as a 10-minute delay, so we ain't going back that way.
A303 towards Amesbury for 5.5 miles.
We're going to let this lad go. Oh, he's got his foot down there. Okay, well, we won't be overtaking him then. Unless we catch him up on a hill. So I don't know whether it's low fog, low cloud, or just a bit misty murky. What could be low fog? High fog. No, they're away. They're half a furlong ahead of me. You like what I did there?
Slow traffic on A360. Traffic jam ahead. Between Railgun Road and Eversglade. 4 minutes delay.
Doesn't matter, I'm not going that way. One step ahead. Why haven't you rerouted me? There's a glorious view here when the sky is clear and the sun is shining. You're not going to see too much today though. Bring the speed down. Need a bit of a hand with that, don't you? Magnificent house over to the right there. I don't know if you saw it. The brickwork is amazing.
a mile, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A360, towards Salisbury. Slow traffic on A36, traffic jam ahead, between A36 Southampton Road and Churchill Way East, 3 minutes delay. Slow traffic on A360, traffic jam ahead, between Sarum, Close and Hardings, 2 minutes delay.
We're not going that way.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A360, towards Salisbury. Slow traffic on A36, traffic jam ahead, between A36 Churchill Way South and Churchill Way East, 3 minutes delay.
Keep looking to see where the trailer's, where it's going. How far do I need to be as I go around the corner? But I've got nothing on the back. Look at that lunatic. So it has to be in front.
Follow A303 towards London for 3 miles.
Back through Stonehenge. Can be quite bleak up here in the winter. Made them choose this site, and I wonder if there's ever been any research to say, well, if they'd just gone over the next hill and down there, that would have been even better. Do you know what I mean? What is special about that particular place? What drew them there? What drew the Druids? But you know, it's like, why there? No. Well, the sheep's got a bucket or something.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A303, towards London.
Are they going to change? Wouldn't surprise me.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
No. Committed, Your Honour. I'll stop for these ones, eh? I taught a bloke to drive in there. He was an Asian lad. His name was Elvis. He even had slick back hair like Elvis. Yeah. I don't reckon that was his real name.
Follow.
He worked in the garage and he had a name tag and it didn't say Elvis on it.
For 20 miles.
Feel the bumps with no trailer on the back, I tell you. Old Porsche. Taco Bell. Never had a Taco Bell. Ever had a Taco Bell? What the hell is a Taco Bell? It's like a taco with a bell in it. What does it do? Okay, come on, folks. On you go. Come on. There you go. It's not difficult, is it? Jeez. Oh. Cleared all those trees out. Some great views.
Slow traffic on A34, E05. Traffic jam ahead between A272 Spitfire Link and A272 Spitfire Link. 7 minutes delay.
Right, speak to you all in a bit. It's the gorgeous Kira on the road. I just pulled in. I needed a half-hour break. Ooh, what's that? I needed a half-hour break, so gives me a clear clock. Before I get back down to Southampton, otherwise you know, well, you just don't know. You know, I won't take the risk. You know, I'll make it back. I'll make it back to the yard, but I don't want to take a break in the yard because I'll be faffing around doing something. So take a break there while I'm undisturbed. Back to the yard. Find out what they want me to do. Do it. Go home. It's not quite ready to come out. I can't move out anyway because of that. David Duggleby. Doug. Oh, rain. I don't want rain. I've got hook up the trailers yet, get wet. It's Friday, don't care, going home. Just had a look on Rightmove. There was one house that we both really liked. It was right at the top of the budget, so if all the stars had aligned, I think we probably would have gone for it. It's doable, but it's right at the top of the budget. So, you know, would it have been the correct move? I've got no idea. But anyway, it's sold subject to contract at the moment, so that ain't going to happen even if the stars align today. So there is another two I like. Both have options. One has more options than the other, and the one with more options is less money. That's the one I like. So yeah, that's the little bumps. So that's my favourite. My front runner is still there. Oh, that's knackered it up, isn't it? What are you going to be focusing on there? I've got 3.5 miles before I come off. I've got up here a tractor, but everybody taking ages to get round it. Still got 3.5 miles to go. Not close enough to get out round it at the moment. Pushing on at a fair rate of knots actually for a tractor. I know he's got nothing on the flatbed trailer. This Jag come on through. We can tag on the tailcoats of the Jag. I don't even think it's a fast track, it's just it's JCB though. Loose chains on the back of the flatbed. Well done, my son. Oh, it is a fast track. So the gorgeous Kira eventually got back from a little works outing in up to the Shard for champagne and a meal. Nearly 1 o'clock last night. she sounded decisively dodgy this morning. Hungover, I think, is an understatement. So I knew she would be, because she said to me yesterday, "Oh, I'm not drinking. I won't be drinking. I'll be leaving at 5." Ah, yeah, right. That's right then.
After 1 mile, keep left.
After 1 mile, keep left. Yeah, so she's a bit fragile this morning.
After half a mile, keep left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
It's actually the first, but you know, really short runoff here on this junction. It's too short.
Keep left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit towards Winchester. After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A34, towards Winchester.
What are you doing?
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Oh, come on, Doug, where are you going? You got lost there, my son? I reckon you must have.
Follow A34 towards Southampton for 8 miles.
Let me on. Cheers, Andy. Back into cruise mode. So I expect I'm going to have to go on the docks or do something. Buzzers. I will not be as lucky to be able to park up and go home. accelerating. A menace, absolute menace. A34 southbound. Really not a lot to see along here, so I will bid you farewell. And I'll speak to you. I might put you on the car on the way out. I'll do that. I'll do it. Trip through the forest. If I finish early enough, I might have a little trip through the forest. We haven't been through the forest for a while. I'll have a little go. So, yeah, and I can update you then. Well, no, maybe I won't. I don't know. Either way, have a fantastic weekend because it's Crackerjack Day, Friday. And I'm going home. I suspect I'll have another little job to do, which I could do without, but I can't really refuse it. So I will speak to you all either in a little video travelling home, going through the forest, or Monday. I think we're going into Southampton on Saturday or Sunday, one or the other. We might do something, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, see how the land lies. Right, speak to you all later. Have a good one. Bye. Hello, there's Billy Boy. Alright, my son. He's on a flyer, foot down Friday. 10:20, he's on his way home. Empty box on, job done. Get on home, my son. I'm just cruising in at 53. Yeah, he's away. Oh, he's going for it. Mission. He's passed and away. Got Marmite in front of us. A lot of dead deer around at the moment. There's another one down there. It's black to the left. Has he started looking yet? Not at all. Not at all. It's a woman. Not looked once. Level with me. Wonder if she's noticed. Yeah, right at the last minute. Well, that's me saying that was it. See what we got here.
After a quarter of a mile, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M3, towards Bournemouth.
Let's see who decides to cut across me, if anybody. There's an Audi there. They stand a chance of cutting across. If I stake my claim.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M3, towards Bournemouth.
Oh, they kept well out of the way. Well done.
Take the exit, M3, then take the motorway.
So yeah, that's what happens. Stuck in the outside lane there.
Follow M3 towards Southampton for 7.5 miles.
Here's bloody weather. When I've got to start farting about with trailers. Billy Boy's in the middle lane. He's on a mission today. Look, if you can see him down there. The roads are nice and quiet. And as it's raining, you've got to put up with rain props, screen probably going blurry, and all the rest of it. I shall say goodbye again. Right, so goodbye.